Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of session 3. We are picking up where we left off. The party just learned that the nexus they are standing in is at the core of a facility planet-wide created part of the Civ Dominion. And Andrin was just pondering what he knows about the Civs. Anyone may make a culture check, or life science, or an archaeological profession check.
So not meatball investigator.
Not meatball investigator.
Well, I mean, what do we know about the Civ Dominion and meatballs? Really?
Probably nothing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make that check.
Do I have to pick one of these, or can I roll all of them?
They will all probably get you the same information. So whichever's better.
So pick one.
Yeah.
I got a 22 in my meatball investigator.
So I have a question. My highest skill is my profession.
Okay.
Whether or not it applies right now, I will have to ask you because it is professor.
Professor of what, Andrin?
Technically, biomagical genetics.
I will say in the situation that it does apply.
Okay. Boop, 40.
Okay, 40 is the number you need to learn all of the things.
And I'm glad I rolled that one. Because again, that was the highest one.
Andrin takes a moment and thinks back to the research he has done over the years. The information on the Civs is quite sparse, but recent events have brought this culture to light, or to the public eye, perhaps. Andrin knows that Civs are a now extinct species of aliens responsible for the creation of the doomsday weapon known as the Stellar Degenerator.
Not the Devastation arc? Aw, come on.
A piece of which was towed to Absalom Station 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
In the events of Dead Sons, Book 1.
Wow.
News
The drift rock
of the fragment's existence ignited a hunt for the weapon itself, which led to its discovery within a secret demiplane at the finale of Dead Sons. Spoilers. Few facts
now that I've spoiled it,
are known about Civ anatomy or culture, save that they were a non-humanoid species who relied heavily on techno-magical devices and weapons. They were conquerors who perpetually warred with another mysterious species known as the Kishali, and their civilization apparently declined long before the gap. Some xenohistorians have analyzed remnants of the object known as the Drift Rock and speculate that the Civs designed technology which allowed their ships to traverse through a type of extra-dimensional space long before the discovery of the drift.
Ooh. That
Okay,
is
so they built this whole facility?
They did indeed.
Hmm.
And that's why I chose not to roll.
My goodness. This facility is the domain of the Civ Dominion. If it spawns this whole planet, it could even be their home world. This would be the greatest discovery of the century, if that's the case.
So don't nobody know where the home world is of these people that are no longer around?
Don't nobody know.
All right. Well, maybe it is. Do we know what happened to them, or is that also a mystery?
They sound pretty awful.
Some hypothesize that they were wiped out by their own doomsday device. In my own research, I've found that cultures which seek to build doomsday devices tend to have a time limit on their existence, if you will.
So we should probably deactivate this place and covering up probably isn't the right word, but
Well, like any other advanced society, there's a strange contradictory link in their medical and energy advancements, as well as their militaristic and other world-destroying devices. There could be wealth of knowledge encased here.
I'm with the
That would be
doctor here. I believe that he's
beneficial.
correct.
So this artifact currently is creating some kind of weird weather phenomenon, right, on the planet? Or is that an assumption that we made?
Yeah, so
these guys.
with Andron's translation assistance can tell there's some kind of problem. Maybe make a computer's check to narrow it down.
I got this, Andrew.
I feel like fucking
then I rolled a
Skid playing
5.
Nestor. And Lucifer's like, well, if you believe you've exhausted your full
Right.
capabilities,
I rolled a 5, which is terrible.
would you like me to maybe I could give it a shot?
When he's out roguing the rogue. Yeah.
So Peaches, that is a failure.
But we have a computer idle.
You do have a computer idle. You could re-roll that, I believe, twice if you wanted before we get into hero points. Okay, that's better. So you're a little frustrated because it is difficult to make sense of this. You don't speak Civ. You're not fluent, and Andron is hogging all that comprehend languages for himself.
It was literally a spell, Jim. I don't know what you want.
Yeah. You take another crack at it, and you were able to figure out there's some kind of virus here, which is broadcasting a signal out to the terraforming equipment, to all the other technology that Abadark Core has brought with them, and it's causing these malfunctions. You are carefully able to select those bits of code out of the system and delete them.
Oh man!
All right, guys. I
If you
think
could
I
just
got all
delete
the virus out.
And then reboot and it works. Oh my gosh, that's a miracle! Without having to write any new code, that's crazy.
I'm very adept at computers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Peaches.
So obviously I do that.
Yes. Let's see here.
I know what I'm doing. Okay. Looking at Andrew.
Oh, I know. You're very capable.
I know,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
So you have taken that code out. You could further deactivate the system if you want, or you could leave it powered.
What do y'all think? I mean, should I try to just shut her down, or I just worry that somebody else is going to come up in here and accidentally fuck it up again.
I worry that we don't know what sort of storage devices they're using. Shutting them down could damage the information within.
What do you suggest we do? Just leave it on?
we're not going anywhere. We could take some time and just study it.
For the time
Well-
being. There
I
are
suppose there's not an immediate
lifetimes
threat.
worth of information here.
Of course, but we can still study a little bit. Just try and figure out what this particular facility was meant to do
Mhm.
and how it relates to the rest of the. What was this thing that they said that they found? Some
The drift rock?
drift rock? Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, there was a mining company that found a drift rock, and there was some arguments on who it belonged to, and turns out it was part of this doomsday device. Real bad shit. This device.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we clear the rest of this facility and then take a few hours and study? We're all pretty smart people here.
I think once we've secured this area, we should get word back to our benefactors and let them know that this is a much larger endeavor than they intended it to be.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and I imagine these crew members might want to get out of here. They've been trapped for a few weeks.
Yeah.
That's very true. Our top priority should be the safety and welfare of our wards.
So
Then we can come back and play around with it.
let's secure the rest of the facility then.
So to be clear, I'm just gonna leave it on for now.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think that would be best.
We have not addressed how we'd like to proceed with. He kind of looks back and forth between the two Ariads. Our duplicity situation.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just let it ride.
Yeah, I just figured we'd take them both back. They can sort out the shit later. I don't
These
see
are
any
dire
harm.
circumstances.
All I
Not
see is
sure
an
we
extra
have
pair of
time
hands.
to psychoanalyze what's going on in the moment.
So Blue Nifri, who we identified as the clone, will say, hey, look, I mean,
For Prime.
I'm cool to, not murder anybody or hopefully not be murdered by anybody. But
That's a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah.
That's a very strange way to put that.
I've and then he looks at the other Nifri. I mean, I guess you've seen enough movies to know how this goes. If I go back to Abadar Corps, they're gonna study me or something, or cut me into pieces.
I mean, we didn't say you had to go back to Abadar Corps. You can just go your separate way.
We have plenty of open spots in our ship.
Yeah, man, you want to turn wrenches in an engineering bay?
Maybe not the engineering, but I think we got it covered. But somewhere.
Hey, there's always more wrenches to turn.
Do you see how many legs I got?
You walk around the ship with that? Come on.
He's like, I mean, if you guys wouldn't mind me coming with you, sure. It might be hard to explain my situation otherwise.
Hey, we already got one clone. You're welcome.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Kasatha, we don't have twins, so it's gonna be real weird.
Just wear a more elaborate mask. No one will be able to tell.
Hey, that's culturally insensitive.
I mean, it ain't
don't
like
all
he's
you
famous.
Kasatha look the same anyway?
Just pick your own name, and then no one will know you're this guy's twin. That's not to say you aren't noted in your own right, but I doubt anybody from anywhere we're gonna go is gonna be like, "Oh, I know this guy."
Think about it this way, Nifri. This is your opportunity to become an entirely new person.
A fresh start.
I mean, I kind of like the person I am, but I
that's a
get what
bummer.
you're going for. I mean, I suppose I could just change my name or.
You've never had the impulse to just leave it all behind and start over?
No, not really.
Oh.
What does Leatherby know about what Nifri's role was in this team?
What would Nifri have been interested in?
Beetles.
Beetles. Definitely
He was
beetles.
the beetle guy.
We'll say that Nifri's specialty was more magical in nature. So they were looking for artifacts in that line.
So can he cast heal spells?
No, he's a theoretical.
Okay. An adept
In
or whatever.
Pathfinder,
Dumb
this would have
shit.
been an
Gotcha.
expert class level.
Oh, speaking of which, I could actually stand to do a rest. Apparently, did we rest before?
Like
We ain't
a-
rested
Not
yet.
because we were worried about our friends.
Okay. Well, I'd like to take a tenor.
Sure.
Probably should.
I can do that.
Yeah.
You can take a tenor. I mean, you've certainly had 10 minutes while Ava was
Right.
patting Nifri on the back and talking him through it.
Yeah. Oh, so before we head out, right when we head out, I do want to recast Defrick's hardiness on my buddy Leatherby, and I will be spending a resolve point this time to double the duration to half an hour.
Wow. Very
good.
cool.
So, as you guys are kind of resting and whatever, the team will talk with Leatherby, and Ariad will say, since everything has been put into safe mode, I don't mind staying here and going through the data. I don't need rest or food, so I can continue to monitor the situation if you would like to escort the rest of the team to the surface.
Hmm.
Who was saying this?
Ariad,
Ariad?
the android.
Yeah.
Oh, Arian. Right.
Hey, Riyadh.
Sure.
The guy who don't
But
eat.
we should definitely check the rest.
How
of the
close
place.
are we to the exit where we are currently?
I'd like the sense mode of that too.
Yeah.
Because like if we're too far away, I don't think that's safe. But if we're close, then
I got a 33 sense motive.
Androids are hard to read, but Leatherby has known them for a little bit of time and doesn't feel that there would be any reason they would be lying about this situation. Peaches,
unless they're a clone.
unless they're a clone. As far as Peaches can tell, it seems to be telling the truth. But
Peaches,
you know that
we're not in the conspiracies anymore. You can trust people again.
the entrance was that big.
Conspiracies there all the time, ass Forson.
This is a whole different AP.
I don't get into it.
Orson just blushed as you said that.
Some dude I just met wants to stay behind to look at this fancy equipment and study it when who knows what could come through here just by himself. He's cool with it. I mean, I'm going to be suspicious.
I mean, wouldn't
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if you had said that.
I mean, he's an
Well,
archaeologist. and-
because you know me and I would love to get a crack at this computer because I'm a computer expert, Andrin.
Well, Arian,
You seem awfully combative, Peaches.
as logical as your idea is, Ariad, I must insist that at least for the time being, until we are more secure with how we have this, this whole situation in this facility, I would feel better if you would accompany Tala and Team Nifri back up to the base. We'll get you back down here immediately. Do not worry. Just for your own safety, I'd feel terrible if something happened to you and you were here alone.
Leatherby secretly just worried about the liability insurance payments.
100%.
He is employed by Abadar Corps, so yep,
Yeah.
that checks out.
Ariad looks at Leatherby and says, "Oh, yes, of course, boss. That makes perfect sense. I will assist anyone who needs it to the surface."
Yeah, I
Do you
guess
cast heal spells?
No,
Hey, Ariad.
I guess that's a good question, though. Where does Leatherby lie on the allowing the clone to just leave and not really bringing it up to Abadar Court?
I was just thinking about that, and I'm actually, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how best to.
That son of a bitch is Abadar Court property.
play that. Exactly.
Well, are
Now
you,
part of
is
it. Now
one
we
of
got
you
two of them.
a subcontractor or a real employee of
Do we have to
Avatar?
pay him twice? Like, is it one? Yeah.
Because if he's a subcontractor, he probably doesn't give a shit. But
Yeah,
if he's a genuine employee in management, he probably totally cares.
In the
Yeah.
most technical sense, they both signed that contract.
Right.
So they get
So we
one check
two-
and
yeah,
they
exactly.
split it.
Two people for the same, twice the work for one check. Do they work in shifts? I don't know. There's a lot of questions.
Don't listen to Nefri.
Bureaucracy.
We'll sort it all out later.
Yeah, let's mosey on here.
They both
I do
look.
like the Terminator music in investigation mode.
Yeah.
Both of the Nifries kind of look at you disapprovingly as you say, "We'll sort it out." But you're the boss, so
Peaches will stick with Red Nifri because she said she would protect them.
Let's secure the rest of the facility.
well.
Ariad, Tala, will you ensure that the four of you make it back up okay?
Yeah, the exit is on your way to the other chamber, so you can escort
yeah.
everyone there.
Let's
Oh,
do that
good.
then.
Excellent.
And from outside of here, we still is communication just from within here messed up, or is it everywhere down around the ruins in general?
You're not sure until you make it to the surface. It might be working.
Got it. Okay.
What was the deal with these weird pathways?
So, taking a look at the hologram that
I
was
shuffle this?
above the computer in the center of the room, it is a map of the planet. And you can see that on this representation of Jeterat, there are numerous other locations under the surface connected by these tunnels. However, all of them, save for this one, are showing that they have suffered massive damage and are inaccessible.
I did want to kind of look and see if there's any way to tell how recent the cave-ins were. I don't know if that's information you have.
You could do a physical science check.
Physical or physical?
Physical.
Okay.
I'll aid. I auto aid.
37 with an aid.
Yeah, some of it looks a bit recent. Like if you go poking around through the different tunnels, there's several of them, 3 of them connected here, and they branch off in different ways. Some of it is clearly recent. There was a small quake, as you can tell, Andrin, reading through the computer system, that a reactor failed somewhere within the planet and caused an explosion, which everyone felt, but caused some of these cave-ins. Others look like that they had been there for, untold.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a terrible place to even build a facility. Well, I guess it goes everywhere, so they built it everywhere. So fascinating. All right. Eva is very excited about opening this door, guys. So let's not keep her waiting.
Not waiting.
So we escort them out and then we go back to the door. Is that what happened?
Yeah, because the exit's right here.
Okay.
So
And there's that one room up there, or building up there.
Just keep an eye out for murderous holograms.
of course.
I think I took care of them, though.
Sure. All right. Again, this door is locked, but having access to the computer system, you can just turn it off with not too much trouble. Oh, this door opens. Rows of floor-to-ceiling metal shelves crowd the northern half of this oblong chamber. Andrin, you notice the door says in Civ storage. Packets of ammunition deconstructed weapons, armor components, and computer parts are crammed onto the shelves. Metal crates labeled in indecipherable symbols form mountainous jumbled piles to the south. A sleek metallic desk faces the southwestern wall, a sole bastion of tidiness, haphazardly stocked warehouse. The desk's multi-tiered surface supports a computer surrounded by neatly stacked data chips.
Ooh.
That is a fancy ass desk.
It's quite a fancy
It
desk.
is pretty fancy.
Fit for a queen.
Fit perhaps for a queen. Okay, give me a second.
Guess perception.
Hmm.
You're good.
This is labeled as a storage facility, so hopefully there's no more murderous mutants inside.
Hopefully,
22 on my perception.
didn't.
35.
I got.
Oh, you rolled it for me.
I got perception.
Sorry.
Ah,
Oh.
wrong one.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. Alex rolling them anyway.
Ooh, there we
You
go.
rolling them.
Well,
38.
Ava went ahead and wasted the nat anyway.
You do that. Got nothing. Got some.
Are these like benches?
Shelves. Bunch of cool
Shelves.
shit on them.
Benches and elves. You take a look around. Are you looking through any of the shelves? Are you going straight to the computer? Are you looking? What are you looking at specifically?
Well, I'm not at the computer yet, so mine would have been for the shelf.
Probably would have, since you walked by the shelves, that would have been a perception check for the shelves first, since they're on the way.
I was just interested in the computer.
Okay. Something relevant.
Now back up to the shelf.
Okay. So you don't notice anything.
Cool.
Nobody really does except for Peaches. You start looking here at this shelf, and you notice there is some interesting armor that catches your eye. You're a bit of an armor
Oh.
aficionado.
I dabble.
And as you reach out with one of your hefty powered armor hands and try to seize hold of this armor,
Does it bat me?
a bunch of electrical beams start activating and bounce between the different pieces of it to animate it.
Holy
The fuck?
shit.
And it readies itself to attack you.
Man, ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
It is.
I got a feeling I'm going to roll a really bad initiative.
Oh,
Uh,
I
fuck.
rolled a
A
perfectly
10.
average initiative.
I got a 10. It's
a
real bad.
10.
There's no chance this thing goes after me.
I mean, you could use your hero point if you want.
Oh, you're currently tied, and it has the initiative modifier on you.
Are we really? Well,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah. Why not use a hero point to see if I can get higher?
Because you want to use your hero point when it
Damn it.
poisons you.
Son of a
Okay.
bit.
Perfect.
Classic.
So fucking rude.
Okay, let me just sort that. Hey, look, Ava's first.
Fucking 9.
Shock.
All right. Well, that looks scary. Activate the solar stuff. Tune up. Run up and trick attack it.
Activating your solar stuff is a move action, my dude.
Swift action. I took quick draw.
All right, that'll work.
I
But
think you're so fucking clever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so and rush up to this bad thingy and try to attack it.
How tall are those shelves?
How tall are those shelves? They're pretty tall.
Irrelevant. Climb speed.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, but like, can you reach the thing from up there? Is what I'm thinking.
Oh. Then there. Sure.
I mean, it's pretty big, but we'll see. So yes, you
It's
will
pretty big. I don't know.
hit-
These are all questions I have.
They are. So that is 67 points of damage. That's a lot of damage, buddy. That's also a pretty spicy to hit number there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you will hit this creature for, what did I say, 67 points of damage?
Damn.
That's wild. Okay. Leatherby.
Okay, Leatherby's gonna come up here next to Peaches. As part of that move action, he's gonna make Shimmer Guard, so anybody who's adjacent gets some soft curve.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a swipe.
Taking a swipe.
Ugh.
Yes, that will hit. Some bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So that was E.
Is there a check that we can make to see what this thing might be?
Yeah, you can make engineering checks. Or mysticism. So Leatherby is not sure, but Ava has seen something similar before. This is an animated commander's harness.
Oh.
You may not know that. She knows some animated objects when she sees
Right,
them. So, yeah.
exactly. Let me just calculate real quick how many things you know about it. You know quite a bit. You know, 1, 2, you know, 3 things, I think.
Let's go with immunities.
It is a
Defensive
construct,
ability.
so it has construct immunities.
But not a golem. So you can cast spells at it, Andrew.
Right.
Uh,
Offensive abilities. It doesn't have anything super cool, just integrated weapons.
okay, and because again, she's not going to know the specific things, so we'll ask special abilities. So how about like resistances then, or DR resistances?
Hardness.
Well, my fist went the whole way through, right?
As far as you know,
All right.
Cool.
Then resistances.
it has cold and fire 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
That.
That. Okay. Moving on. Something happens.
Cool.
Cool. You hear a slurping noise, Ava, as an ooze
Gross.
falls from the ceiling.
What the fuck?
What now?
Am I flanked? Sweet. Oh no, it's all up there.
I don't actually know if it can go this far. Let me check its speed.
Sure,
it's
it
fine.
it
It's
lands
fine.
there. That sounds good.
Sure.
Ava wants to be able to full attack it.
That's fine.
Oh,
So
sorry.
it will spend its time moving over to you, and we'll make it there. And we will add this guy in at 19. So boop, Android.
Okay, so first, I guess I'll knowledge the ooze. Is that life science?
Ooze is gonna be mysticism.
Mysticism.
Is it? 1 sec.
Oh shit. I rolled really poorly, so.
Oozes. They're life science. You're right.
Oh.
So what would your?
It will be one higher than that, so 27. Rolled a 3.
You're not quite sure what this is aside from being an ooze.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and engineer this guy. I don't really have it. Oh, I rolled a 25 on that. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing regardless, I think. So, seeing this big robot, I am going to. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. It's actually mind affecting. Never mind. Instead, I will cast slow on both of them.
Okay.
They will both need to make will saves.
Will save you. Ooze will save. Ooh, not great.
Well, he failed.
For the other one, Robit.
Aw, he has passed.
Slow means that he is staggered.
Yeah.
So the
Which-
ooze is immune to that.
Shit.
So no effect, unfortunately.
Man, I can't believe that. Like, so it's basically, what's the Pathfinder spell? Ray of Enfeeblement. That is mind affecting in Starfinder.
You're
And I don't
Really?
think that was the case before. I think it was like necromancy, right? So yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna do
well,
that, but oh well.
I guess they put it under like the whole person type deal.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll move a little bit, and I'll hide behind Peaches here. I'm done.
So the robot activates, and you see a system on it begin to glow Peaches, and then make this this color. A hard light wall will appear
Ooh.
in front of it. That is not enough to see. Here between Leatherby and Peaches, there is now a wall of hard light, providing cover against you guys, protecting this. Sure. And then, what does it want to do? It will reach out once to attack. Peaches hasn't hit it yet, but Leatherby and Ava both have. Let's hit Ava! What a damn.
Good luck. Oh shit!
Jeez.
Oh my god!
So it
What in
slams
the fuck?
this blade into your neck, Ava, and tries to cut you in half.
It was effective.
That
was.
is a 49 to hit, which is a crit for 100 damage.
Pretty
Yeah.
effective.
Oh Lord.
95 damage.
And there's another critical effect that he has to save on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I should have cast that DR on Ava.
Fortitude
Yeah.
save or be deafened.
It's definitely even doing anything.
If only you were Peaches, and then it wouldn't matter.
Right.
That hurt though. Okay, let's see here. 426.
Yikes.
Man, we thought Ava hit him hard.
Right. So you're fine. You are not deafened. Great.
Just making the save.
Yeah. 22 versus DC 21. So. All right. Well, that was the harness. Peaches.
Okay, so I would like to
Oh
kind of
my lord!
turn it off, like hack in, turn it off, whatever you want me to do.
So you were trying to use override, I believe.
If you'd like me to, override is like dazing it for a round, but if I could do like an engineering to remote hack and like disable it, I would prefer that, but I don't know if that's a mechanic I can actually
Animated
do.
objects are like magical.
Yeah, that is not a thing. You could try to daze it, yes, but that would be it.
Okay, so then I'll try the override.
Okay.
Make a
So
will save.
let's see here. Yeah, so will save versus what do we say this?
DC 22.
DC 22. Okay.
Yep. She's
So
like
Got a
50-50.
decent will save, yeah.
you set Betty at this thing, and the two of you combine your abilities to try and shut it down. And it's code is
Mother
old but
Ah!
well engineered,
Fucker.
and it is
An
able
old code,
to
but
keep
it checks
together.
out.
Jesus, Mother of Mary. Okay,
All right.
so let's see. I don't have it listed whether that's a standard action or not.
It
I'm gonna
is.
assume it's a standard action.
Yep.
Feels like a
Should be able to
standard action.
move around that field though, or 5 foot over.
What do I know about this shield thing? Is it gonna hurt me if I walk through it or walk around it?
I don't think you'll be walking through it.
You can make an engineering check.
Because I'd like to walk around it, but I don't know.
Yeah, so you know that you don't know specifically what this thing is using, but you've, in your work on your armor, seen some similar technology. It reminds you of a Titan shield, which creates a, as a move action, can create a hard light shield along, as it did here, three spaces to provide cover to things on one side of it. Provides cover against attacks from the far side, but not against attacks from the side it's on. Doesn't look like there's necessarily any problem moving through it.
Really? That's fascinating.
I
should just be like
suppose there
5
would
foot then.
be. I mean, you could move. Let's just say you need to move around it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come down here because I can reach from down there. My next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then Betty will calibrate my defenses against this robot.
Okay, so that will be enough of a move to provoke.
Okay.
That same wailing blade cuts a beautiful moan through the air as it comes towards you, which you unfortunately can't hear. Everyone else is freaked out.
Does she have cover from it, or just it has cover from her?
It has cover from her.
Okay. One way.
Yeah, one way.
Force fit. Oh my god. These numbers are
So
insane.
you guys have found the boss of part 1.
I see that.
Ava, you got real messed up.
Feeling good. All right,
Ava
well,
had the wind knocked out of her and lost a whole lot of her
It
blood
says
parts.
S and Sonic. What is the first S?
Slashing.
Okay.
Okay.
that is not good numbers.
You're trying to hit the robot again?
Yeah, because I got the flank there.
Okay. So you lay into this set of armor, but you are very woozy from that previous attack. And so only your final strike is able to hit it. Okay. Leatherby.
Hey, Leatherby's going to move around this thing as well. Come up here and next to the bookcase, next to Ava. And
Oh, it shot.
I assume that Leatherby could guarded step there
Nah.
Hmm.
versus me because I had to go down and around.
Yeah.
okay, cool. And then take a swing at the robot.
Boop, boop, boop. You are swinging with,
Flanking.
yours are
Is-
EAC, yep. And flanking. You will hit for 42 points of damage. All right. Then the Jelly Baby has a turn.
The jelly baby.
The Jelly Baby. What is the Jelly Baby? The Jelly Baby is going to full attack. It is going to strike once at Ava, once at Leatherby with some cover. Here
Yep.
we go. Versus Ava.
Hmm?
Versus Leatherby with some cover. Also a miss.
Bleh.
Okay.
And Ava's got that soft cover on top of that too, so.
Okay. Andrin.
Okay, so I can target these guys through that thing?
They just have
All
cover.
right, in that case, I'm going to kick it up a notch. And I'm going to need another will save from both of them.
Okay. We'll save from Jelly Baby. A boop. Say from the other
Ooh.
one.
Goodness.
Boop.
Oh, all
Robot
right.
failed.
There we go.
So he has failed against the 4th level version of Baleful Polymorph.
Uh-oh.
This was cast as Baleful Polymorph Mass so that I could target both of them. So he will take a -3 penalty to his AC attack rolls, damage rolls, reflex, strength, and dexterity based checks.
Okay. So we're gonna say 3 there. Try to remember that. Okay. It is this thing's turn then, and you happen to miss.
I didn't shoot. I didn't take a shot. I didn't have enough actions because I had to move and then.
Oh, and you tried to override it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gonna full attack as well. Leatherby and then Ava. And relevant -3s. I'm not gonna type them in, but we can figure them out.
And Leatherby's gonna bodyguard Ava as well.
Okay.
She gets +2,
So you will be at
-2.
That's the one I want. Oh, I guess I could type it in here. Got it. So 36 versus Leatherby.
-3.
It was -3.
Oh, okay. You did type it in. Okay.
And then it's -3 for Ava. We won. I don't think.
Boom! You missed because of the minus.
Yup. All right. And Peaches.
Peaches is going to use a move action to activate her Miracle Worker. And she's going to gain a +2 bonus to attacks for 1 minute.
I don't like it.
I don't care. And she's going to take a swing at a +4 because of the flank. And the bonus, I just said it.
Okay.
39
39 will hit.
for 29 damage, which is not great. I did not roll well on my damage dice.
It is not great.
And Betty will continue to calibrate defenses against the robot.
Okay. Drawn by the sounds of battle, another jelly baby will fall from the ceiling.
Man.
Fuck.
And this one will scoot its way over here. You can attack it as you like.
Hey, real quick while I'm thinking about it, did you remember to subtract 3 damage from your hit also? That
I
it hit,
can't put that in the macro, so you will
Okay,
have
so
to...
you took 3 less damage from that, Matt, and then you also have DR 15 currently. Don't forget that.
Okay, cool. Then I'll add 18 back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you try to hit the jelly baby with 38. It is an ooze, so of course that hits for 33.
Also didn't roll great on that. These are
Okay.
D10s I'm rolling.
All right. That'll do. I was trying to add him to the initiative.
Shit, you did roll shitty damage.
Oh, I did already add him to the initiative. MA 4. Okay. Ava.
Full attack, big boy. Oh, all misses.
All misses.
Oh, man. It's like the dice know when you're in a boss fight. They know.
Right. Leatherby, you see Ava throwing punches wildly off to your right.
Oh.
And she's like a boxer in like the 10th round that's just beat to hell.
And she's like,
She's like, oh God.
Just like randomly punching to try to win.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Leatherby is going to use his move action to use interfere, which gives Ava a +2 shield bonus, and then he's gonna
Man, he is just a smorgasbord of AC bonuses.
yeah. Let's see.
The Vanguard.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
forgot
gonna
I brought whiskey.
actually-
Great.
Tropic Strike the big bad.
Do it. Yes, that will hit for 44 points of damage. That's rude.
Yeah.
God. So Leatherby's using his fists for this with its entropic strike.
Yes.
Damn, that's a beefy ass fist.
It is. All right. The animated set of armor is kind of stumbling around. You notice that it's got these 4 leg plates that are holding it, or that it's standing on, and they're having trouble balancing at the moment. But then it's time for Jelly Baby to do something. And Jelly Baby sees this very shiny, very expensive looking armor that Ava's wearing and wants to eat it.
Oh no.
It's actually quite dark.
So it's going to attack just the once to try and get a real good taste of that armor. 30?
Miss. Thank
Okay.
God.
And then it will fry. Andrin.
Oh, we're going by Nathan rules. Crying's free actions for bad guys.
Okay. I got this new guy here. What does this do? I don't want to do that.
We don't like new guys around here.
I'm holding off on polymorphing. So instead, I am going to attempt to turn this new ooze into a robot. I will need a will save from him.
Okay. We'll save.
You saw a robot.
Boop.
He passed. What the fuck, man? You rolled another 18? Okay. But I need a new will save from your actual robot.
Okay. We'll save. Go.
He has failed.
That's a fail.
His penalty increases to -4.
That's...
And so
Worth it.
branches begin to sprout out from like the plates of the armor as it's animated.
I don't like this.
I like it quite a lot.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Okay. The armor will spend a move action and shift this barrier to the side where the damage is coming from. So it will go
Solid plan.
boop and grant itself cover from the two of you. And then it will going to throw an attack at Leatherby and probably miss. He's a bunch of AC. Maybe not though. Full,
I think-
single attack.
I mean, you get, what was it, plus
Minus
29 to
4?
hit? Is that what you're at?
Yeah. Plus 25. Yeah. And then I roll like garbage.
Oh, yeah! You're welcome.
Nathan and Kevin did award me some villain points. I think I should use those.
Well,
Peaches.
Okay, seeing a new threat, I think Peaches is gonna full attack and she'll do the first attack on the robot, the second one on her new friend.
I don't like that. Don't do it.
So
You're not
with my
supposed to.
+2 and the flanking, it's gonna be just a flat roll, no minus on the robot.
Okay.
And then it'll just be -2 on
oh,
the...
what? That's not right.
You did
But
something
it is a
wrong.
nat one, sadly.
Yeah, you did roll in that one, though.
So the
It would
25
have been
is
it
versus
would have
the
been
ooze.
yeah.
Those will both miss.
Cool.
Shit.
Cool. The ooze sees your failure. Just kidding, it doesn't have eyes or any way to see, so it just tries to glom onto your armor and eat it. Full attack. Attack the first.
This is my armor. I don't know you.
Oh man, hero point.
Yeah.
Attack the second. A 34. Does one of those 34s hit?
No.
Okay.
neither of them do, in fact.
All right, well, it's a mindless ooze.
Even without Betty calibrating my defense.
What's the deal with the shield? How much AC is that adding? Like mechanically, I don't know.
Just punch
Cover.
it and find out.
So it's +4.
Okay, and it has a -4 from.
That's right.
thing.
Correct,
So even okay. Yeah, sure. She'll full attack, and if I happen to roll well and it goes down, we'll redirect into the ooze.
So it is at that number. So one of those will hit for 45 points of damage.
Nice, the big one.
You struggle again to kind of land as it's dodging away nimbly, but your punch is able to hit the last vital component, causing it to function, and it shuts off and collapses.
Yeah, screw you.
Did that hit because of the AC penalty?
No, it didn't.
Oh, well.
Because my rolls are hot or cold there.
Yeah, even before your penalty, 35 was the number with the shield.
Oh,
That's still pretty damn impressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leatherby.
Leatherby is gonna say, "Such a good job, Ava," and then he's gonna turn to the ooze and he's like, "Let's take care of this little beastie."
Was
And he's
that
gonna
sincere or patronizing?
Who can say?
Since motive.
Who can say? And he's gonna full attack the beastie.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Boop, boop, boop.
Meant to be.
Yeah. As you are on the other side of the shelf, it has cover from you,
Right. Yep.
and so unfortunately those will miss.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's turn. So gonna try to keep smashing into Ava's armor. Hope it's tasty at some point.
He's gonna bodyguard Ava.
Damn it.
Sucks, don't it?
Ugh. These are the most useless things.
Let's just call it.
Okay. Ava is apparently uneatable, so we're gonna move towards the turtle.
Crushed
Andrew.
me real hard that first hit.
Gosh. I don't know. I will try to infect this ooze and cause its body to reject itself.
Sounds like a good plan.
Provide me a fortitude save from this one.
Okay. Fort. Boop.
You have failed.
Uh-oh.
You will now take 3d8 every round, and you are sickened, unless you're probably immune to that.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like at a certain point here, Ava and Peaches are kind of looking at each other like, this is what happens when spellcasters actually know how to land spells.
Ava.
So, 9
wait.
damage this round.
Skipped Peaches for some reason.
You definitely did. You skipped the ooze too, but I'm okay with that.
I didn't. I just pressed next. And it says Ava's next, but the ring is on Peaches, which means she's next. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Fascinating.
Peaches is gonna full attack this ooze.
That's my favorite ooze.
That's why.
Okay. The first one of those will hit for 39 points of damage. Right. And we'll go ahead and give it your little blood damage there. All right.
Yeah, take it.
And then Betty will calibrate my defenses against the ooze.
Okay. The ooze. Try to hit you one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yes.
44?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, great. And then Ava, it's your turn.
Pretty sure Jesus can't be playing, so she's just gonna full attack it. Unless
But I would like to point out that I often forget this, but it's gonna take damage because it's hitting me.
Okay. Give us your hitting damage.
I need one more.
Okay.
Roll.
Ava, go ahead. We'll figure out her damage in a minute. Okay, so you didn't move to deal with the cover, so the first one of those will hit for
There's cover there, too.
35 points of damage. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I was even gonna have to over there. So.
Gotcha.
It's electric damage, 2d6, which was 5 damage.
Okay. All right. No, Ava went. Leatherby.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. Peaches, make a fortitude save.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Because I said so.
The GM just told you to.
How's a 30 looking?
So the as the pseudopod of this ooze reaches out and hits your armor, you feel everything lock up for a minute. Not anything mechanical, but you are literally frozen in time. And then
What?
you are able to shrug off this effect and actually reverse it. You have gained a slight speed bonus for the next round.
What?
What a
That's
cool
cool.
effect.
They're time oozes.
They are, in fact, time
Ooze out of
oozes.
time.
That's pretty cool.
That crazy.
Oh, crazy.
So Leatherby.
Okay. Levy's gonna try the same thing again. He's gonna full attack. One of these.
Andrew made a check on these. I don't think anyone else did. Oof.
I tried, but it was.
Ooh, that's a crit from Leatherby.
On an ooze.
On an ooze.
Probably
Badly.
dead,
But he can't crit. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Can hit.
I believe that
It
is
takes
2
70
hits.
damage anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
76 points of damage. Pretty good. Did you have life science, Leatherby?
I do. Yeah, let me give that a shot there.
Science.
Yeah, you don't
Crappy
know.
roll.
You're garbage. You're a garbage life scientist.
What stupid
Street
number is that?
Yeah, this ooze will try to full attack you, Leatherby. Attack! Attack! Carrying on. Andron?
Kind of expected this to be over. Make a fortitude save for half damage. For your one guy. 9 again. Did I roll literally the exact same numbers?
25.
162, 162 in the same order, even.
Broken.
I think the DC was 24, unfortunately. So you'll take 4 points of damage from that. And then I think I'll just shoot at it. Shit, whatever.
Okay.
So. Boop.
Ooh.
What the
Oof.
heck?
Yikes.
So, you see your bullet, the arc of your hand coil head towards it, and then it kind of pauses in space as it gets close towards it, and it just shifts out of the way, and then the arc continues its trajectory and hits the wall.
It's a good thing we don't do fumbles.
Kylo Ren shit.
Peaches.
Peaches is going to continue to try to murder this thing and full attack it.
Oh, also a tree grows out of the robot. It's a tree now.
Okay.
What kind of tree?
Coniferous.
Coniferous, huh?
It's like
Very
the one I saw outside, actually.
Very specific.
22 is probably not enough, but a 30 is.
Yep. So you'll hit it for 37. And then it's
And then calibrate.
its turn. It is going to attack you once again, because it had some success last time. 34, that's a miss.
Nope.
Carrying on. Ava.
She's gonna move to somewhere where there's cover, so she's gonna trigger attack. You just let me know if that have cover.
No, you're good there.
She'll trigger attack it.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
What the heck?
Oof. Ava, you're
Well,
really embarrassed from that crit you took earlier. and it's just kind of
many
carrying
ones.
through.
Okay.
Let 'em
Yeah,
have
we're
it,
really
Leatherby.
wanting it up in this
Yeah.
game.
You know, I was expecting to crit the.
Oof.
Hey. Oh.
Dang, Leatherby, you just kind of keep
Two
Two
wasting
crits in
those
a
crits.
row.
I know.
Jeez.
So that is
But
2 hits, and that will be enough to take the red one out. And it
90
just kind of like
damage.
very slowly becomes a puddle on the ground in like a terrible time lapse form. Andrew,
fortitude save.
fortitude save coming up.
Slightly more damage.
Ooh,
Fail. 13 points of damage.
Hey, the nat ones are allergic.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, we'll take a shot. Why not? Maybe I can hit an ooze 27.
So you are fairly confident that your shot is going to hit, and then the same thing happens.
What is that, like a reaction?
It is not a reaction. If you had succeeded at your knowledge check, you would know.
Don't
But
sass me.
it does hit for 11 points of damage.
Yay.
Peaches.
That means I did 24 for the round. That's not too bad.
All right, here we go again. Full attack. This motherfucker needs to die already.
Hey, that'll do.
That's a good way to do it.
Do that
There
again.
we
You
go.
did.
Yep.
All right.
234.
81 damage.
81 points of damage is more than the 79 HP it has.
Oh, that is
Ow.
fantastic.
And you
Take
have
that, you little green freak.
so you cut this one in half, and then both halves do this same very slow-mo fall into a puddle.
And Peaches like scurries a little bit to the side so she doesn't get any on her.
Right.
I read an article that said 10% of the Zack Snyder Justice League is in slow-mo.
Oh, geez. That makes sense. So these, as you could tell from their names, are orichalcum eaters, which are oozes that feast on the star metal orichalcum, which has time-bending properties. So they have some themselves. Had you failed at that fortitude save, Peaches, you would have been stunned.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay.
I just need a breather over here, guys.
Are you into HP?
Real fucking close.
So the armor becomes a tree. So let's see what happens here. So the armor itself was destroyed in the fight, but you think
Of course.
you could remove the different components it had, its weapons and its armor upgrades, with an engineering check for each.
You have
We're
to
gonna
climb
get
the
the weed
tree.
whacker in here.
You have to climb the tree to get to them, but yeah.
Ugh, not great. I rolled a 3.
Let's see.
Uh,
I can't do much better than that. Yeah. I also rolled a 3.
When I get to it, guys.
So Ava, what were you trying to get out of it? It has a sword, a rifle, and the Titan shield. Oh, and a Mark III thermal capacitor as well.
God
That
damn.
Because I want.
You get the Mark III thermal capacitor out.
I mean, can I keep trying?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see. On a failure, the component you attempt to remove is broken. So if you guys want to use those hero
Oh.
points,
What were the
I might.
components? I missed it.
Let's see.
so there is the sword that it hit you with, which is a that it hit Ava with, a strident wailing blade.
Would
Cool.
mending fix
I
that?
like that sonic damage.
It doesn't say that they're broken; it says they're destroyed.
Ooh.
Oh wait, nope. Hold on. It does say broken, so yes, you could.
Okay.
So you do.
In that case, I can mend them.
Yeah,
so
you do
whatever.
get them out. They're just broken, so you can fix them over time.
What level is it?
I don't
sword.
know. It's the
Strident,
strident.
you said?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I want that.
Yeah, it targets KAC though.
I don't care.
So you got that out. It's broken. Andrin can fix it later. Andrin got the.
I assume Andrin doesn't want a giant sword, but, we can roll for it if you want.
Roll up. What else is there?
There's a executioner disintegrator rifle and
I'm
the
not
Titan
doing
shield.
I guess I would go for the shield, but I don't really want any of it.
Does anyone have an issue with David having that thermal capacitor?
What does a thermal capacitor do?
Her Mark 1 would be available. It's that one's 15 cold and 15 fire resist.
Oh. Is that an armor upgrade?
Yes.
It is. Again, Eva will give her Mark 1 if anyone wants it.
I mean, I don't need it that much. What about Leatherby? That sounds like something he might want. Oh, Matt's AFK. That's right.
Nah, we'll sort that one out in a little bit. All right, what do we have there? I'm writing down. Tracker.
Sorry, what was your question, Ava?
What's all? I'm just writing out the treasure chest. What else there?
Oh, there was only one more thing on the robot. It's rifle, the executioner disintegrator.
What's the sword called?
The sword is the Strident Wailing Blade. I think Peaches was feeling that, but you might be able to fight her for it.
I'll tag Peaches for it.
I'm also hearing Underwater Gem.
Yeah, it's a little metal.
Sorry.
Here. So why
Better?
don't? Yes, I think so. Looking at the armor itself as all this is happening, you can make a life science check to learn some things about the Civ.
Oh, why didn't you say so? So, you said it was an exterminator disintegrator?
Yeah.
Isn't that the Mandalorian's gun?
Maybe.
What the
I will
fuck? All
aid the
right,
life
I'm
science.
gonna use my hero point on this life science check because that's.
I will aid you.
That is a success, so you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Only because of your genetics situation,
My
which I'll
genetic.
apply here. So looking at this, you surmise that it is designed to accommodate Civ anatomy. And
Okay.
what you can piece together is that they are medium-sized non-humanoids, which you kind of knew already, but they have either long segmented necks or thick prehensile tails. You're not quite sure. But the armor itself has kind of a centralized turtle shell-shaped covering with several flexible, sturdy plates emerging from one end to protect whatever this is.
That explains why it looked weird.
And again, it looked like this.
That's like in the
Interesting.
general shape of the figure.
Yes.
They look kind of like the what are those evil things?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Indeed.
They're like Doctor Who villain-esque things.
Oh, the Daleks.
No, but like the Starfinder version.
Yeah. Daleks, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
They're not the swarm, but they're like weird bug things.
The spider-looking ones?
Yeah, the ones that are kind of spidery.
I don't remember what they're called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
They look like bacteriophages to me.
Yes.
Do you want to take a look at this computer?
You can do that if you would like. So you can tell that there is some kind of biological component to this, probably keyed to Civ DNA.
Oh man.
So you're gonna have to hack your way in, computers or engineering, to get around that.
Let me take a crack at it.
But I'm so fascinated with the biocomputers. Ooh.
So, Andrin, you are not quite
I didn't.
sure what you're doing.
I have 41 with my hack disable.
Okay,
bonus.
with your kit, you were
let me
able
put that
to
in.
get into this, Peaches. So most of the information on here is fragmented and corrupted, and it will take you here. It's going to take you several hours of going through the data to make sense of it.
But I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, right? Like,
It's not.
we
As far as you know.
yeah, 'cause we already said that we were going to come back anyway. So why don't we get those dudes back to the base and then come back?
are they like waiting for us up top?
Yeah, because I assume it's still stormy and dangerous out there.
Okay.
I don't know. Alex, you let it.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that point.
Well, Leatherby, you're in charge of them. So did you tell them to wait for you to finish in that center chamber, or did you send them to the surface?
I kind of ran ahead without figuring that out. What I originally was thinking was that we would at least go up to the surface and try to communicate back to the base to let them know, that we had found them and that they were. Then we could decide if we were going to send them back or have them wait with us. But first, I wanted to find out if we could actually communicate with them. But then we ran over to this door before we did that.
Of course.
Right.
So then we'll say they're kind of waiting in the chamber for you.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten to the surface yet.
So, just a general heads up, I'm not sure that it matters now. I am low on my higher level stuff. I still have like my lower shit, but yeah.
And I could use a breather while you guys go into that computer for first a little bit there.
Yeah, I'll start casting that DR on Ava too, I guess.
Okay. So you want to go through the computer now then?
I mean, she just needs a tenor. I think we should still get to the surface and radio up.
I think if it's going to take several hours, like, I don't want to leave these people who've been, like, starving to death here for weeks while I spend hours on this computer.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Like, she wants to go through it now, but, like, these people have been stuck here for weeks, so it doesn't really seem like the right thing to do at this point.
Good point. Yeah.
So I think she will earmark it so she could come back. Unless she believes that there's a reason to do it now.
Does
I mean, our goal was to rescue the archaeologists, not look at this computer. So, like, I think she would want to come back later and do it.
Does anyone mind if we take enough time for a quick breath for Ava there?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Peaches will do a 10-minute rest as well.
Okay. So, you are in a storage chamber. You know there's a lot of equipment here, some armor, and clearly some weapons on this thing. While people are resting, do the non-resters want
Detect
to
magic.
take a look around? Detect magic isn't
Yes.
super useful in Starfinder.
I also have
Eyes.
identification, if that matters.
That is a useless spell.
I literally took it because I was like, what other dumb first level spell do I want? I couldn't pick anything else. I was like, these all suck. Whatever, I'll take identify.
Okay.
Mirror image also has been nerfed into the dirt.
In theory, you guys should be able to take a 20 on those perceptions then if we're chilling for 10 minutes.
Take 20 would be an hour unless you have something to.
An hour. Okay.
It's not a library. I do have the ability to collate information super fast, if that matters. Right now.
Wouldn't really be helpful, but
Yeah, it's more stuff.
just giving you a quick chance to go through the stuff here. If you're gonna come back and spend the time sifting through the computer, you could take a more careful inventory later.
Okay, that works.
So, at this point, you've all taken your breathers and you are ready to head upstairs, back to the surface.
Sure.
Let
Let me grab all of your teammates here. The Nifries, the Ariad, Ala, over with us. Oh God, lost them. Go. All right. So you grab everybody up, and we will head to the surface. So you make your way back to the surface, and when you arrive, you find that the storm has stopped completely. Everything is still and quiet, and you hear or you receive notification, communication from Isafina. She says, Hello, Leatherby, can you hear me? This is Isafina.
Yes, ma'am. We do hear you.
Oh,
We hear you loud and clear.
great. I don't know what you did, but I assume it was you. The storms have stopped. Were you
They've
able
stopped
to find
playing
the
why?
team?
They've stopped all over the planet, you say?
Yes. You must have solved the problem.
You're welcome.
That's quite interesting. Quite unexpected.
How is everyone doing? Did you find the team members? Are they all safe and sound?
They are. It's a bit complicated, but yes, everyone is healthy. All of them.
Oh, that's excellent.
Sorry to be cryptic, but we'll explain when we get them back.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, glad to know everyone made it. We'll see you shortly then.
Excellent. Although there's still some work we do need to do here. So it's of course it's up to you. We can either accompany the team back, of course. But if the storms have subsided, and you think that they would be safe enough, if the sensors are showing anything on the way back that would be dangerous, of course we'll follow them. But if not, I would prefer to keep this group with me here and do a little bit more investigating.
I would prefer that we get the team back here at base for to ensure their safety.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
But
We'll have to drag them behind the snowmobiles.
well, the storm has abated. We could send a shuttle or
shuttle. Yeah,
the
that'd be
team
lovely.
could.
I mean, snowmobiles are fucking rad, though.
could bring their ship in if they would prefer.
Is Betty able to really autopilot the ship in, or is it too much for that?
Yeah, she could do that now.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
But fucking snowmobiles.
Well, now we add.
We got a little time until they get here. We can just drive around, cruise around the snowmobiles for a
We could
little
just
while.
drive around.
Do
Yeah.
flips and shit.
I mean, this is a ski resort. You can bet your ass that Aiden's going to snowboard.
I think we got about, probably 20, 30 minutes before the ship gets here. Go ahead and play on the snowmobiles.
We can play snowmobile polo.
Right.
Jousting?
Yeah.
Hala says, that sounds great for all of you, but I feel like I'm dying out here. I'm gonna go inside if you don't mind.
Oh, that's right. She's
Oh, of
powered
course,
by
of course.
magma.
Yeah, Corlu, do not enjoy the cold.
She's already gone. She's not listening to you. She
Right.
got as close to the fire. She's climbed inside the fireplace, and she's trying to stay warm.
I imagine Peaches is like, wow, that's crazy. The cold is great. It's the most magnificent feeling.
The Nifries have also gone inside, being desert dwellers themselves.
The Nifries.
The
I'm
Nifri.
not totally fond of the cold.
They're
but
talking about their shared life experience. They
Yeah.
fall in love.
They're like discussing all of their decisions with each other to see if they were the right ones.
You did that too? I did that.
Right.
Overanalyzing everything.
Mhm.
So I imagine we have like a snowmobile montage going on.
Definitely.
Everybody's doing sick flips.
I don't imagine that Peaches can sit on it in her armor, and she doesn't want to get out of her armor, so.
True, that's true.
luckily, even in that one, it's still piloting.
So yeah, that'll work. Ava does the sickest flips. Sometime a few minutes later, Betty alerts you, Peaches, that the engines are primed and the ship will be here shortly. And you can continue frolicking in the snow for a little bit.
Yippee!
Oh, angels.
Peaches builds a snow dog.
Just as you all begin to hear the roar of the ship's engines,
Don't you fucking start with me.
you feel the ground begin to shake.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not just a little bit of a quake, it's pretty violent. And looking this direction, and I guess Ava, Andron, and Peaches, from your current location, you might see in this direction as well. Several fissures open up, and these three buildings just like shatter, and a stream of everyone's favorite nanites begin pouring out of the fissures. And so we see here, let me just copy these. They rush up like bats flying out of a cave for a hunt, and then coalesce into these two gargantuan monstrosities. And they look like this.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Let's
Oh no.
roll for initiative.
Why is everybody trying to get up on my leg game? Okay.
Yeah, right? As soon as Peaches gets eight legs, it's like the fucking
Leggy.
arms race.
Right.
Leggy folks around
The
here.
legs race, you mean?
A legs
The
race.
literal leg race.
How
Hero
is
point
that
for me.
Stupid. Oh man.
You really did let just like, yeah.
Really fled the dev on that one.
Yeah.
I nat won that initiative, Sag.
Have you used your hero point?
Yes. I
Okay,
think.
You're
well,
still
you're dead.
almost, you're still the fastest.
Mother fudger! That's the same garbage initiative I had last time.
And I'm still number 2 in the track. Okay.
That's great.
Behind one of the monsters.
Yeah,
Behind
unfortunately, I'm one of them.
one of the monsters. Let's get to it.
Should I see two of them? Oh, this like wall of darkness is covering. Okay, I
Yep.
see.
So I will, though, kill the...
Man, those things are huge.
No, they are gargantuan. I said that
Gargantuan.
already.
I know, but like I didn't see them in comparison to Peaches.
She
until
just
this
meant they're
moment.
quite big, okay?
I just got the full scale of it when I looked at them compared to me.
Oh my.
Let's see what they want to do. These are new fun toys that I haven't played with before. So this one is going to, I guess all four of you, that tree might be in your way a little bit, so it might be hard to notice. But this closer one is going to open up a panel on the bottom of it, and it will fire out a couple of things.
What the fuck?
What? Fuck. And what is the range? thing. Okay. It's going to fire something. Change this. This.
Is this an area of effect sort of situation?
Who can say?
Well,
You.
I might have a thing for that.
Well, it fired
You
two
better say.
small puck-looking things at the ground there.
Like a hockey puck?
Yeah, like a hockey puck.
Well, Ava's going to avoid that because that seems awful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And trick attack over there with their bajillion movement.
Okay. 1 second.
And let me do an engineering check too.
Let's see what these are. Okay. So you know, ooh.
I mean, if they're weird, crazy old shit, you don't need to tell me much.
Yeah, they're not weird. I mean, they are weird. So you have heard about something similar, and it kind of reminds you of that. It kind of reminds you of a tripod, which is a strange, ancient, intelligent, some might even say living weapon that have existed for no one is quite sure. No one knows where they came from exactly. But they have one purpose, and that is to destroy the things.
I saw a movie about things like these. They were terrifying.
What movie?
War of Castrovel. Where
Castrovel.
Akaton sends some tripods to Castrovel. Anyway,
Okay.
20.
Cool. So that number will probably be enough. Yes, perfect.
And I imagine that she's like literally like crawling up the side
Mm-hmm.
to like trick attack it.
Okay, so you rush over to hit this creature, and you hit it for a pretty good strike. Okay, Andrew. Oh, sorry, you wanted to learn some things about it, I assume?
Let's leave the mystery. Sounds fun.
Okay.
All right. So, what engineering check to know about him?
Yes.
42.
Tell you what, you can give me information based on the movie.
Yeah, you know, also what Ava would know. What would you like to know?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. Do they have any defensive abilities or bonuses?
They don't have any interesting defensive abilities. They have integrated weapons.
They have nothing that would prevent them from being knocked on their asses in particular?
Not that you think so, no.
Okay. In that case, Andrin will cast his polymorph level 4 to turn into a Frugi soldier, which I believe is one of the ones you did not give me
I think I
earlier.
added it.
Oh, you did. Here it is. Boop, boop, boop. It should be large, though. How do I make it large?
Like this.
Boom!
Can you zoom that for us so I can see it?
Yeah, I want to know what this thing is.
They're kind of
is-
weird.
What do you
That
Oh,
is super weird.
So a Frugi soldier, I can tell you a little bit about them. There's also a monster called a Frugi colony, which is a much higher CR, which is like this big living plant thing. And the Frugi soldiers like come out of it and protect it. Kind of like if you've seen Cloverfield and those little like lice monsters come out and
Yeah.
like swarm around. It's kind of like that. But it kind of gets some abilities that are focused on like protecting the colony and stuff. But it gets some other cool shit too that I will show you in a minute, because right now transforming will be my action, and then I'm just gonna move some.
So this is Cloverfield versus War of the Worlds.
That's right, baby.
Seems that
Nice.
way. All right. Andrin shifts into Dino, and It is the
It is
other
a
one.
plant creature.
Shifts into plant dino. I think they're not all, I'm not sure. Okay. So the buildings around the blue
think it
one
is.
have been shattered, splintered to the ground, and this one is active now. And it's gonna do so many options. And when I say so many options, I mean not that many. Let's see here. Okay. So it is going to rush forward about this distance. And then it will lash out with a mechanical looking whip and try to hit Andrin. He didn't get any damage recently.
That
28?
son of a bitch. Nope.
Oop.
Wow, what did you roll? A 2.
A 2.
I was like, that had to be a low roll.
Okay, Leatherby.
Okay. Not much he can do right now. Were we given any communication from either Andrin or Ava about what these two squares are?
Nope.
Should I know about those 2 squares? I don't know.
Okay, oh no, I saw another engineering check. I wasn't sure if that was also related to it. Well, I will make my
avoided it.
own engineering check. Does the 32 give me anything about what these purple squares are?
Oh, those are mines, my dude.
They are mines. Okay.
Specifically,
Like-
they are mines that are going to throw out nanite clouds if you're adjacent to them.
That's a fucking war crime. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's almost like you're fighting a dominion of warmongers.
Weird.
With doomsday machines.
Yep. Like as bad as they can be.
In that case,
You want to jump on top of one?
knowing that Leatherby is going to go here, and let's see. Actually, there's not. Let's see. Screw it. He's going to get the entropy point and just move in, double move in here and just pick up an entropy point.
Okay. They will both make an attack against you.
Whip your ass.
So the blue one
Going
tries
through the
to
gauntlet.
whip you.
Whip. Oh, that
You still have DR15, by
that
the way.
does whip me though.
Does it whip you?
It whips me.
Okay, let me
Whip.
this here.
It's a hexapod.
What about
So
it?
if it was a heptapod, it would be the thing from Arrival. You're only one pod off.
Right. I don't think this will be a problem for you. I just need to check what the bonus it hits. But that's not. What is your AC? 34.
Yeah.
So you are grappled.
Mm.
Whoa, what?
What?
That ain't cool.
And then the other one will try to hit you as well.
What a jerk.
I'm
Sure.
grappled.
Oh no! DR15!
Yep.
It was a prescient choice. All right. Sorry. You just double moved over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Peaches.
Peaches is going to use her versatile design to fly.
Can you?
Why not?
I think that one takes some time. You could use the armor's ability itself, right? Isn't one of them is a move action, one of them is some time to modify.
Yes.
Trying to cheat.
Well, the problem is you say per day what you have the versatile design set on.
And what did you say for this day that you had?
Obviously, I didn't say anything.
Sounds like a die roll should
So
be
it
involved.
sounds like a fortune roll, exactly. Give me a D100 and we'll say that you got a 30% chance of flying. But that would be the perfect.
A standard action for the armor to change from tentacles to wings.
Okay. So you're going to
But
use
it-
the armor's fly ability.
Well, but the thing about it is that it's only a 20-foot movement, right? So that only would allow me to get like here, which is not. I'd rather live. I'm just gonna roll your stupid percent.
Okay.
Hate you.
I mean, I tried to get you to nail it down last time and you didn't. Hey, look, you got it.
Suck it.
So describe for me what happens as this armor takes flight.
So versatile design is. It's not specific, but I guess we'll just say that like it's kind of like when the Iron Man jets come out and you just see like these little jets come out of there and then just like rocket her forward. And she'll give, a little yeehaw as she like passes over Andrin now as this creature. And she'll land over here.
Okay. So you make it over there. The thing is grappling Leatherby, your good pal, and has already attacked him, so it does not hit you. And it is a new round. Ugh. So this one has a friend right in front of it.
This humongoid thing over here, and Ava's like, punch, punch, kick.
Right. So this one is going to reach down with that tentacle and try to grab Ava.
Well, that doesn't grab.
If
Unless
it's
that's bonus.
KAC +4, it does.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually
+4?
monsters are just
Yeah.
+4.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that was a good thing.
okay, so you are grappled.
I take the damage too, right?
Yeah, you take the damage also.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Oh, there he is. I don't remember if there's any issue. Grappled. Ooh. -2 to stuff.
E.
And then it has a friend. Let's see.
That shit's
Okay.
touch.
Ava, you're grappled.
Punch, punch, punch.
Okay.
Ah! The -2 is not built in there.
So 34. 5. So the first one will hit for 29 points of damage. Ooh. All right. And the tentacle tightens around you. Andrin.
All right, I have a question for you.
Yes?
If I were to say move one of these things 10 feet away from the person it's grappling, would it still be grappling them?
I mean, they're in a 40-foot long tentacle, so
Okay,
probably.
probably. In that case,
But I would get an attack of opportunity.
That's true.
if I reposition them.
Yeah.
If-
Forced
yeah.
movement provokes in Starfinder.
Oh. What about if I trip them? Do you get an AOO if I trip them?
Don't believe.
Okay. Well, all right. So we'll try it then. This Frugi soldier will create a gravity anchor around this monster. So that is actually a ranged attack roll versus EAC. And we'll see if it hits, first of all.
Versus
It's a-
EAC?
Yeah.
That hits.
All right. So first we'll do our damage, and then I will get a free reposition attempt. G is actually not 6. They just look similar. So that will be 27 points of force damage from gravity powers. And then I will make a free reposition at +4. So 32.
Okay. Versus KC +8. The force wave pushes against but it digs those hefty legs into the ground and
Okay.
stays.
Because I'm feeling wily,
All
I'm
right.
going to use the hero point.
Okay.
I feel like you have a decent chance to do it with that plus 23.
One more. Does one more do it?
It does not,
I didn't think it would. Okay.
but it was a good attempt. All right.
Oh, man, that's the way. Always one number different.
Interesting. So let me just take a look here. Reading the text for swallowed whole.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of monster.
Interesting. Okay. Let's make another attack and see if you are swallowed. Or something else just as horrible. 40? I think that's still
40
KSC
hit.
plus 4.
KC plus 4? No.
No?
Oh, no, it
David.
does. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, 40 does. Yeah.
Had too much
I was
of
like,
that
it's
Prosecco.
close, but I think they got
Yeah,
you.
no, it does. It definitely does.
So, let's see here.
I was reading to see if I had any sort of reaction to do something, but I don't.
So,
He can
this
give
is
everyone else all
going
the
to be
AC.
horrifying, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you know.
He's not.
A panel, and when I say a panel, I mean a very large panel, opens in the bottom of this creature, and a strange-looking cage emerges from it, and it picks you up and places you inside of that cage. And so you have been placed into. Ava and Andrin have both heard of this. It's a deconstruction cage.
It's like the movie. This is awful.
Let's see here. So you could perhaps do damage to the cage to break out of it. Engineering to disable it, or athletics to break it open. So that's fun. Target has. Oh, okay. So if the creature has not escaped the grapple, the target automatically takes the attack's damage at the beginning of its turn. The creature then makes a new attack roll, and if they succeed KSC plus 4, the target is swallowed whole. So you should have taken damage twice this turn.
But I don't. But do I get to?
You only need one attack.
Yeah,
I think it's only.
My point
think
is,
it's
if the
automatic.
creature has not escaped the grapple, they automatically take damage at the beginning of their turn. And then there's
Oh.
a subsequent attack to swallow whole.
Sounds right. DR15.
DR15, here we go. 3d10 plus 21 more damage.
Yikes.
Boom.
Ugh. Damn.
And that is-
Man, even with that DR, this is lots of numbers adding up.
what kind of damage is this? Oh, bludgeoning.
Bullshit.
Hey, Leatherby, you're inside a big, scary monster.
Cut its innards.
Let's see. Sorry, doing a little math to figure out where it was. There we go.
We have like just gotten in position. We haven't even like really started
Right.
the
So
combat.
do I need to do anything to
killing
like
us.
escape a grapple at this point, or is it just those options you were talking about before?
Yeah,
But-
so you are now inside a, like, containment vessel.
Gotcha.
You can either try to damage it, to engineer it, or to just bust out with athletics.
Since this is, I'm sure this is going to come up on my turn. When you bust out, is it like broken until they're healed, like in Pathfinder Swallowed Whole, or how's this work?
It looks that way, yes.
I mean, I don't know. I remember the T-Rex, it refers to like muscular action repairing the holes, and so it can immediately swallow you again. but these are
Right.
robots. So
Put 'em up
Uh,
between doing the athletics
Andrin
piece
and
or the
Ava
attack.
would know that it would need time to repair it.
break that shit.
Yeah, that's the athletics check, right? Just to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that.
DC 95.
I'm gonna
That ain't
hero point
it.
that.
That ain't
Okay,
it.
go ahead, hero point that shit.
Not great. Okay.
Okay. So you shove with all of your turtley might, but you are not able to break this open.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's my turn, right? There's nothing else I can.
Yeah, unless you have any fun move action.
That's what I was just looking at. All the move action stuff I have is all pretty much all help other people's stuff. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing I'm missing here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Unless a couple things that could happen later, but nothing that can happen with a move action right now.
Peaches, your good friend, has been pulled into a containment vessel. Would you like to do something about it?
Yeah, I would like to help out old Leatherby. You said I can make an engineering check to help him?
Let's see here. The creature can escape the cage by disabling the door.
Can I not do it for him?
She has
I
that weird reach shit
Don't
that she can do.
suppose that there would be a problem with that, so you could try it.
I'm going to hero point that.
That is a
Damn, well,
success.
Oh, okay.
Don't hero
then
point it.
never mind. I mean, I did not think that would be a success because I rolled a 4. So
So again, you launch
Press 30
into
total.
counteroffensive mode, throwing all of your digital strike assets at it, and Leatherby sees the door swing open.
What?
would we consider that a standard action?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be.
I'm going to. Here's another question. Is Leatherby considered in my range also? Because he's technically inside this thing.
Yeah, no, these things are very tall.
So are you saying no? He's not in my range.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Well, I wanted to use my miracle worker on Leatherby. It's a move action to do it, but he has to be in my range for me to do it.
Yeah.
So he has to be considered occupying one of these squares,
Okay.
right? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah.
I just need
that's
to
a
take
tough call.
look at this.
I'm doing it to his armor, right? Which means
You must be able to handle the item without impediment. So you
so
cannot
because it's inside.
handle, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will activate my energy shield.
Okay. Then the what happens? Okay. This hexapod has a good grappled friend who didn't try to break out, so it's going to do her 36 bludgeoning damage to Ava. And what is it going to do? Interesting. It's going to throw her.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's actually enough to throw you, though. So it kind of just tries to toss you, but you end up just tumbling to the ground, ungrappled.
Okay.
Awesome.
Slippery little thing.
And then it's your turn.
That was really mean. Punch, punch, punch. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you hit it once for 40 damage.
A 3 and a 6.
And it fine. Let's see. Andrew.
Okay. Andrin is going to turn the gravity anchor to the other one by Ava.
Don't push it away, please.
I'm going to trip it. 37, which I believe hits.
37 is the number that you need to trip it.
Well, unfortunately, that's the attack roll.
Oh dear. Well,
so 34 damage.
Okay.
And we'll see if I can roll that well again.
That was a lot of max damage on the.
All right. I did not roll a 37 whatsoever on the one to actually trip it.
that's unfortunate.
Because it's not like yours where if you hit by a certain amount,
Right.
I actually have to make a whole other check, unfortunately. So it is not tripped, but I did do some damage.
Okay. Cool. How that thing here. Oh, I think it was right. It was. Okay. So, Hexapod's turn. It is going to run to Andrin and get to the other side of this building. Let's see how far it can go.
Right.
So it is going to end up over here, and it will try to trample you. So you make a save, or you can attack it.
Can I do an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you should.
Hmm.
36.
36 will hit.
Oh man, I should have said entangling before I did that. Fuck.
Sure should have.
Yeah.
I'll give you another
It's like
fortune roll.
once per day.
Fortune roll.
Go for it, yeah. What do I need to roll?
Another D100.
But what's the percentage? The same?
What do we think the percentage should be?
I mean, it seems like a 50-50.
Sounds good. All right, that'll
Boom.
do. So it tries to rush through. I think that means it is limited to half speed.
It gains 4.
Yes, it is entangled
For
for
1d4 rounds.
4 entangled. Means that it would take. Okay.
So you rolled the d4.
Yeah, go for it.
Trample count as a charge.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
So
Move up to its speed through the space of any creature at least one size smaller. Attack roll. Creatures who it moves over take damage. Doesn't say so. Say continue.
So how much movement has it got?
Yeah, so it will just get to being on top of you.
Ooh, that sounds terrible.
Doesn't.
Is it allowed to end its space in an occupied square when it does a trample? Because I'm at least large. I don't know how many more category. Well, it is 2 more larger than me still, right?
Yeah, there's no description on.
Probably can.
Yeah, there's no limitation listed.
Sure, whatever. I'm going to opt for the save because my regular attack's not great. Reflex save?
Reflex save.
My reflex save also not great.
I'm sure you'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna do a lot of damage. Hey, that's enough
22. Oh, okay.
for half of this.
Okay.
Why does that say 17? Should be 19. Ignore that. Okay, Leatherby. You are inside this thing. The door is open, but there's a lot of acid trying to disintegrate you before you can get out of there.
Wow. Jerk move.
Real bad. So it's gonna do this number 28 points of acid damage to you as you scuttle your way out. And then you're also like 25 feet in the air.
Tuck and
let's
roll.
see. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I will hop out. I'll take whatever falling damage there is.
Can you not like reflex it?
Yeah. Is there any sort of
Good question.
acrobatics or anything I can do?
Sure. Make a reflex save to take half of 4 points of falling damage.
Okay. Yay!
That's not gonna do it. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Thanks, I got that DR still, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, the DR makes you pretty much immune to that.
Invincible.
Makes him actually kind of like Bowser, and he just like falls craters to the ground.
So yeah, he's tumbles out, and he is just perplexed at what just happened to him, and he's going to not perplexed enough that he's not just gonna try to whip this thing's ass. So he's going to use a
Mess it up.
move action. First, he's gonna attack it. Yeah, a regular attack. And he's going to use some of these. Oh.
Yucky.
Cool. So those are gonna miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay.
And he'll use his interfere, his move action, to give Andrin +2
Dick.
against homeboy right here.
Peaches.
Peaches is gonna come right over here. Does Andrin count as flanking?
I can melee attack at the current time.
Leatherby should be. Leatherby should be.
Leatherby if
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
else,
sorry, I
right?
forgot Leatherby was out.
How does
Am I
flanking work when
actually?
the thing is
Should I
so
be
big?
where I
it's
am,
just
or should I
difficult?
be here?
That's fine.
Either way, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter either way.
Peaches, were you trying to be careful, or am I gonna tentacle whip you?
I mean, I was gonna come this way and this way,
I don't think that'll save
which
you.
I don't think it will. So I mean,
No.
I don't think it matters which way I come from. So tentacle whip away,
Tentacle whip is coming up.
and then I'm gonna take my attack.
41.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh no, grab peaches.
It does actually grab Peaches. 37, even with your grappled penalty, is fine. So it will take 38 points.
It's also gonna take 2d6 of electric.
That's just 1d6.
Oops, sorry, that was just one earlier.
-7. Great. Okay. And at this point, there is a large explosion from the one next to Ava.
Come on,
and
man.
Its tail basically evaporates into billions of nanites.
Ew.
And it has lost a significant bit of cohesion. It's still going though. So it is going to try to trample through Ava and Peaches. You will miss the 23, Peaches.
My reaction resets on my turn, right?
Yeah. Man, Ava's been rolling really badly.
Yep.
30?
30 will hit for 38 points of damage. So, Ava, give me a reflex save.
Ava took the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So-
Okay, so Ava, you're going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage. And as it rushes towards Peaches, she is able to cut it down. And it just goes careening
Oh, nice.
over her and then bursts into a cloud of nanites.
I am Spartan.
And then it's
I am
Ava's turn.
Spartan.
Run up and trick attack it. Yeah.
Okay, that will be a bit of damage. 9.
She kills it.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. Andrin, you're under this thing.
Okay. Couple things are gonna happen.
All right, I'm in.
First, we're gonna do a gravity anchor. 25 versus EAC.
This is a ranged attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a miss.
Fudge. All right. So Andrin has the special ability to change shape while in the middle of his polymorphs. So he is going to swap into an Ashura Kiroi.
Take a look at this bad boy.
Ooh, ready.
And this will matter because that thing's turn is next, and any creature that starts their turn within 30 feet of an Ashura Kiroi takes 3d4 sonic damage. Fortitude save 19 DC for half.
Within 30 feet of it?
That's everybody, yeah.
That's everybody. Okay.
Well, I can't take sonic damage. I'm deaf.
That's right.
Good point. Okay.
It'll be
Hexapod, so it's going
6
to make...
damage.
Oh, there's no
Yeah,
save. It just takes damage.
And there is a fortitude for half.
Peaches was grabbed. Did she make the AO on that other guy?
Yeah, she just had, ooh, did it have a penalty on reactions?
I mean, it would if you're grappled, yeah.
No, I mean, does it prevent them?
Oh, no, it shouldn't prevent. You still threaten
no,
while
you
grappling.
can't make AOs.
Oh.
Line there.
Well, then Ava would have trick attacked this one.
Okay, that's fine. That would have been enough to
So,
kill it.
yeah.
So then this one will regain however much that was.
69.
69.
69. But I'm about to do 6, bitch. How's that?
Okay, great.
Pretty
So
close.
glad you're here, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is its turn. It's got a lot of options. It is going to slam into gonna release Peaches and slam into both Peaches and Andrin.
How's
Attack.
it gonna do that?
Huh?
How's it do that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, how does it do that?
I'm on the other side. How is it gonna slam into both of us?
How is it not? It just moves back and forth.
All right.
I
Which
think it's
is
a
back
random
and forth.
attack, not a trample.
Right,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a trample. It's just like slamming legs into you.
Okay.
Versus Peaches. Versus Andrin. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Mother of God.
That does hit.
Damage.
And I help.
Leatherby.
Jesus.
He has died.
Oh, Matthew.
Maddie?
Where are you?
Taking a nap.
I saw him go live.
Or he went to the
Oh,
party.
he's just it's not. We can't hear him, Matt.
He made an attack and it was no good. And neither
Oh,
was that.
no.
Sorry.
Unfortunate.
Alex, song narrating is killing me.
Does Leatherby have any hero points?
I think everyone's using theirs now.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we went through them real quick there.
All right. Peaches.
Does anybody have an idea of what this thing's AC is? Because I honestly can't remember.
I think its EAC is below 30, but not by
I
much.
think it's around 30, give or take.
All right, I have a flank,
yeah.
so I'm gonna full attack, and just hope to get lucky here. Not
Wow.
so
Wow.
good.
Wow.
Not so good.
Okay, we have a palindrome here.
Peaches hasn't used
22, 23, 23, 22. Leather me and I.
Peaches, I think you're the only one
Whoa.
that, I think you have not used your hero point. I'm almost positive you're the one that hasn't.
I was going to earlier and I didn't
Right.
need to, so I do have.
Right.
Or slam this bitch.
I guess I can only re-roll one of them. So
Reroll the 43
Reroll the one that
damage.
does more damage.
Yeah.
Give
If
me
we're
another
this
doing
is
that.
obviously. Oh my god! What? That's not possible.
It somehow
Oh.
is.
That's
You rolled
not-
a 2.
Rolled a 2. Carrying on.
But
Yes.
Ava's gonna. Sorry.
the
Hey, has Betty shot? Betty?
Betty could shoot. Yeah.
she can. It's a sonic weapon, or I mean, a psychic damage weapon.
Oh, well, it won't do anything.
You know that they're mindless.
Yeah. So yeah, kind of how that goes. She will calibrate my defenses though.
Hey, you need to take 6 points of sonic damage too. Sorry.
Oh,
Pe-
Peaches. She's immune.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, done.
All right.
Now Ava will need to take 6 points of sonic damage.
Done.
So Ava rushes over and is able to punch one of its very important joints for 64 points of damage.
Damn.
Echoes of her previous attack. Got Andrin.
All right. Andrin's Oshirakiroi form will expel a blast of gas into this monster,
Okay.
dealing a shitload of acid damage. Make a
Yeah.
reflex save.
Hey, Andrin knows that these things are immune to acid damage.
Oh, well, he's not going to do that.
Okay.
Instead, he will do this other thing. He will try to bite it.
Wait. I believe in you. Getting a hope you man.
38.
Ah, that'll do it.
All right. Did that hit its KAC plus 4?
Yeah, it did.
Boom! You're tripped automatically this time.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Finally.
Oh, that's not the right direction.
And you will
I
I feel
take.
like we all need to make reflex saves as this giant thing comes careening down on top of us.
And you will take 17 points of damage.
That's so rude. All right. What was that you did?
That is called topple. So if I bite you, then you are automatically tripped if I hit plus 4.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the
That's-
gas thing is super cool. It actually also poisons you. I knew you were immune to the poison, but I was hoping to also do like the acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
you're also
actually,
immune to acid, so
I'm imagining that giant tail, he actually does like, the Imperial Walker thing and just like goes in circles around him.
well, it's like these creatures are very interesting. So like they're just these big writhing things. So I imagine it just kind of like stretches out over you and just sort of like you don't even it sort of covers you completely, and then when it releases you, you're flipped over. Like nobody sees how it happens. It just happened.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. So this thing has toppled to the ground. It has to take some sonic damage, I think.
It will also take 3d4 of sonic damage. 8 points.
All right.
Second.
So it will stand up.
Yeah, bitch. Waste your move action.
And then it will go D4, starting with the Andrin clockwise. It will attack Ava.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Slam. Go. 35.
Oh, man.
I can bodyguard Ava. She's close enough to me.
You
Yeah.
piece of garbage. All right, fine.
oh, man, that would
Yeah.
reduce Good HP.
The perfect number.
Carrying on, Leatherby.
Perfect.
The perfect number.
Leatherby, you need to take 8 points of damage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got that DR life though.
DR
Sonic
won't apply to
damage.
that.
What does?
It's Sonic.
It's Sonic, so no DR.
Oh, womp. Let's see. Let me take my 8. Okay. Actually,
I literally just can't turn that part off. Sorry.
that's fair.
Okay. That will be
One of them.
Yeah, one good hit against this thing for 44 points of damage. All right, Leatherby. Peaches.
Going for the full attack again. Oh, 32. 32 and a 30.
32 and 30. Both of those will hit.
Yes.
Dealing 71 points of
One.
damage to this thing. And splitting it into billions of pieces.
Yes.
Done.
And Peaches is like exhausted.
You have solved my hexapod puzzle.
Yay.
And mere moments later, Betty says, Peaches, I have the shot. Should I? Oh, nope. You've taken care of it. I'll land the ship. And your ship comes in and makes a landing.
Stay in your lane, Betty.
Betty's allowed in my lane. Andrew's not.
So, Andron is very large now. He shrinks back down to size after a few moments. And you can grab everybody else and bring them to the ship and climb in. And other guy archived it on X to the chalet. So we return back to LA, ready forwards, and you can do some minor wound tending as you make the short flight back to the compound. Okay. So here it is. You make your way back to the makeshift spaceport and land the ship, and everybody disembarks. You make the quick journey back to the rendezvous point with Isafina. The others go quickly to their lodgings and get set up for showers and changes of clothes, and they'll meet you in a little bit of time to go through a debrief. As you make your way back to the chalet proper, the Isafina at the door, she's coming down to greet you. But outside, among several other figures on the chalet's front lawn,
I only see a black screen.
because
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
see
have your
shit.
tokens on here.
I don't see shit.
Can everyone see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Among several other figures on the chalet's front lawn, a woman with radiant teal skin, sharply clawed flippers, and an impressive violet blazer stands apart. She turns toward a floating camera drone strikes a commanding pose and speaks in a resonant voice.
Hello, Dopplerites. For those of you not in the know, I'm Don Doppler, Chief Meteorologist, RSL News 1, here to bring you non-stop coverage of the crisis on Jeterat.
And with that,
That's
we'll see you next week.
Awesome.
Thanks
That's
for watching,
the
everybody.
craziest shit. Even after the nano scorpion.